Today I'm going to show you how to make a ring or a loop. So let's start off by making a slip knot. Take your pointer finger, wrap the yarn around it once, wrap it around so you have two loops. Take the string closest to the hand, pull it over once, pull it over twice, and pull it off your finger. So there's your slip knot. The next thing we have to do is make a chain. So I'm using a 5mm hook here. Take your hook, put it inside your loop, and now pull the string tight like that. Again, you don't want it so tight that you can't fit your yarn through the hole here. You can see there's a little bit of space there. A chain. And when we chain this time, we're going to chain 6. The reason why I chose to chain 6 is because when we're making our loop, it gives us a little bit more room to work with. Okay, so let's go ahead and chain. I've wrapped my finger around my yarn. I have my ring finger and my thumb pinching the yarn here. Going to take my hook, go from right to left, underneath. I'm going to take my yarn and pull it through the loop. I'm going to do 5 more of those. There's 2. Resituate myself here. There's 3. And every time I make a chain, I like to hold the most recent chain. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 chains. I like to hold that most recent chain there because I find it hard to try to make a chain if my fingers are all the way back here. Okay, so I'm going to go right to left and through the hoop. Okay, so that's 4. I'm going to make 2 more chains because I want 6 chains. Right to left. Pull it through. There's 5. 1 more, right to left, and through. That last one was quite tight. Okay, so now we have our chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a loop. So to make a loop, we're going to do something called a slip stitch here. What we're going to do is instead of grabbing over and under, we're going to go straight into the loop that we want to make our ring with. And with this case, it's going to be the first chain on our little string here. And that is going to be right here. Okay, do you see that? This one right here. Okay, so going to take your hook now, instead of yarning over, is what it's called. We're going to go straight into the first chain. See that? Straight into the first chain. Okay. Straight into it, like that. Now you have two strings on your hook. Take your yarn, and you're going to grab your yarn from underneath, and you're going to pull it through the same loop you just went through. Go through once, go through twice, and then now I have a loop. And you can kind of stick your finger through the middle there, and you can even tighten it a little bit here. Okay. So this is your loop here. This is really useful, again, for starting off making projects such as this here. Okay, so there's your loop, your center ring there. And a lot of projects start in this way. For tuning in, and that is how you make a loop.